Boom, boom, bam, we're live. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Perfect timing on the cast, Tony.
Got one more.
So we'll have a couple more people joining us. And Jay will be in here. Just sent Ed Evans the link. Got 7 awesome people watching. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Uncle Jeep in the house. Good morning, Uncle Jeep. And Jay, good morning, good morning. What's up, Dan? Dan saying happy Father's Day. 9 awesome people out there. A lot going on today. I don't remember if it was this year or this past year or the year before. We caught almost a zombie cat on Father's Day. DC, yo, what's up? Good to see you. Good morning, good morning. And a happy Father's Day to all the fathers, uncles, father figures out there. Good morning.
What's up, man? What's going on, everybody?
Okay, that's working.
I got a lot of wind, Stan, so I'm trying to block it with some foil.
All right.
Hope it works. If it doesn't, you know.
I'm not hearing any wind right now. Where'd my bag go? $14 awesome people out there joining us. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. And there's Captain Morgan saying happy Father's Day from the captain. Well, thank you. Big happy Father's Day to everybody out there. What a weekend of some horrible fishing for me. We did the Midnight Madness on Friday night from midnight to 5 in the morning. And even targeting small fish, I couldn't find fish. 18 people, thank you. Fishing for Whiskers, how you doing, Rhonda? Saying a very happy Father's Day to everybody. Thank you, and that's right. A very happy Father's Day to all the fathers, uncles, grandfathers, father figures out there. Yeah, and Jay, you do definitely have a lot of wind, so I just muted you. everything, Dan. Everything. I couldn't even. Mostly it was, numbers. Like on Friday night was most weight, so I was just going to try to catch a bunch of fish. And previous to that, we had been marking huge schools and couldn't even find those. Stand 3-1. The battle of the Midnight Madness boat won, and that was he won it with, I think, only 40 pounds.
Yeah, he got his work cut out for him next week, though.
That's right. That's right. The final round, the finale of the Midnight Madness. Congratulations to the one and only Tony Harrison for winning the bank. And you had what, about 80 pounds?
Yeah, something like that.
And that was 2 weekends ago. And then so Stand 3 ended up winning. So now there's the boat versus bank, I believe, happening next weekend.
Yes, indeed.
Can't wait to get back on the river. Yeah. Well, I've had several really bad fishing trips in a row. that tends to get to you. Hey, Graves Family Fishing. Great to see you. Great to see you. Saying Happy Father's Day to all the amazing dads out there, and a happy Father's Day to you. I hope it's finding you and your whole family doing great. Make it look easy. 202. Good morning. Good morning. Shad Daddy's out there.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, we were fishing ledges and flats and in the channel, and even went up above here in Richmond. Up above Richmond is the fall line. So there's there's falls that come down through there. It's usually where you can find some current, and couldn't even find fish up there. Usually always there's at least some small blue cats up there. Good morning, Ed. How's it going?
Good morning. How you doing?
All right.
Man, I'm getting a late start this morning because of last night's tournament. Man, was that awesome. I mean, you guys really put on a show last night. That was great.
Well, it was. I finally found a couple fish at the end.
Oh, there you go.
DC Metro is saying he wants a rematch, Tony. That was from the Midnight Madness Bank tournament.
That's the man who runs all the tournaments. I'm sure we'll get together again.
That's right. Definitely a big shout out to DC up there. Doing a lot of the local tournaments up there in the DC area. If you haven't checked out DC Metro Angler, check him out there. Colonel Steve Austin saying Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Thank you, Steve. Oh, that'd be awesome. Pretty Bunch says everything goes right. I'm going to try to come on the show July 2nd. That'd be great.
Awesome.
And there's our good friend Clayton Vickers. Good morning, Clayton. Good to see you. Make sure you wish your father a happy Father's Day from us. Clayton Vickers from Cats and Carp Baits, Tips, Tricks, and Techniques channel. They got a great channel over there. Another great family channel. And they will get on some carp. You can definitely, if you want to start chasing after some carp, that's definitely a channel you want to check out. Oh, that's true. That is true, Uncle Jeep. It's always great. Oh, your birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Clayton. Yeah, I got to fish with Freddie. Freddie drove all the way up to fish, and then when that happens and somebody takes and drives all the way here and then you still can't get them on fish, that gets aggravating. That's
I don't
Ed.
know if you can see that boat.
Yeah, I see it.
That boat out there. That's the water rescue. They had a rescue here last night during the catfish tournament.
Really?
Yeah, somebody went over the dam down here.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that's a good point. Especially at nighttime. Know the waters you're on, because you never know. If you're not familiar with the waters, there's so many different things that can happen out there.
Well, they said
Especially
they
at
tried to
night.
throw the anchor overboard to stop the boat,
Uh-huh.
but it already had too much momentum,
Yeah, yeah.
and it just went right over the falls. You had to
Wow.
get the motor started or something. Yeah, so there's
Yeah.
a few of these boats running around here today. You know, I guess cleanup from last night or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, well, thank God that those people like that are out there. We have them. I'm sure you saw the boats here.
Oh yeah, they
when you were
patrol
here.
your river constantly. You know,
Yeah.
hats
So
off
big.
to them guys.
I got to see them in action the one time. There was a couple of kayakers that were. If you went out of Van Carroll's and you went to the left, you went up towards the 95 bridge. There's
Okay.
it's actually Category 5 rapids up there. It's the
Wow.
only major city in the country that has Category 5 rapids going through it in city limits. Anyway, a lot of kayakers go through there, and I guess inexperienced people, the James River doesn't look like it's that bad of a river, but it's pretty serious.
It could get pretty mean, yeah.
Yeah. And anyways, I guess one of them capsized or whatnot, as kayaks tend to do. Well, I'm telling you what, they had from the time that these fire rescue, you could hear the siren coming into the parking lot. I mean, within less than a minute, I'm talking 30 some seconds, they backed down the ramp with one fluid motion. The guys were out of the trucks, jumped in the raft boat, and they were gone. I mean, it was like a paramilitary outfit. It was amazing how proficient they were at what they do.
Right. Yeah, it don't take them long, that's for sure. That's what they're trained for, you know.
And speaking of Father's Day, there's my son, STANday out there.
Hey, Stan, how's it going, buddy? He
has the link. He is to the river. We'll see if he may come up here with us or not.
Awesome.
He has been he's in a battle in the month-long tournaments. He's currently 10 fish average at 385. Oh, there we go. Gotcha, Mark.
Who's that, NJ?
NJ.
All right.
Nice.
See what we got going on here. Well, that's pulling.
Yeah, you got a nice one. Way to start out. I unmuted you, NJ, just so you know. So we may get a little bit of wind noise, but that's okay. Look at this beautiful view. There is, you want to see some, it's great to have NJ here with us, and Ed and Tony. Get to see Pennsylvania, New Jersey up there, some beautiful territories. That is typical Jersey right there.
Oh, he has got the net. Is he in the water? There it goes.
Oh, I see it down there. NJ's been on a tear.
Oh, he's waist deep. Oh, he's bent over.
Yeah. And if Clayton is still there, that looks to me like a big carp. Way to go, NJ.
Way to start it off.
One awesome people watching. Thank you. Oh wow. Look at that guy. It's amazing how strong carp are. Great job, NJ. Okay.
8 pounds, 7 pounds.
We're getting close. I'm just muting you real quick, NJ.
I'm guessing 7. Bam!
Man, right on it. 7.7. Okay. It's muted. Your son needs cigarettes. I didn't know you were still here. You.
Fish on. All right.
All right, way to go, Tony. What a good start this morning. NJ with the carp.
We can get him out of here, get a weight on him.
All right, way to go, Tony. There's Butterflies and Sunshine saying good morning. Be back after church. Good luck, all. Well, thank you, Butterflies. Man, Ed, it's great seeing her in the community and even getting out there fishing and with you and stuff. Which brings up a topic. When we get this, we'll get the weight on Tony's fish, and then we'll talk about it. Brings up a topic that came up over the weekend.
Can you see this skier over here out in the water?
Let's see.
He's in the water right there. The ski boat is over here coming to him.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's swimming right in where my lines are.
Yep. Not a clue in the world.
No. So if I hook him, you know it's going to be a good hook set.
I think that would automatically, I think you'd win.
I definitely get the 0.22 anyway, right?
Oh, there you go.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you.
That was crazy. So Tony's
People are
getting
ignorant.
Yep, they don't care to. If I wasn't sure of something, I would give it room. You know what I mean? I understand not everybody understands about fishing.
Exactly. People like
All right.
Yeah.
So Stan, that's a 5.1. So let's say 4.9.
4.9. All right, all right. I got you back on full screen, Tony.
Put my fish in, take a look. And I'll get him back in the water. He's a little slippery guy. There he is.
There you go, man. That's a perfect, beautiful little blue cat right there. Perfect.
There he goes. He gone. Is that how you say it?
That's it. He gone. I get such a big kick out of that. That's to me, that's I like that as much as catching the fish. $19 awesome people out there. Thank you everybody for coming in. So yeah, when I put that, you get that fish back and he gives you that big splash and I get all. I love it. That's to me, that's a big part of it. And you know, I've got no issue with people that you legally catch a fish. It's your fish to do what you want with it, and got no issue with people taking eaters and having fish fries. I would, in my opinion, it's best to release the bigger fish. They will keep the species going and keep it healthy.
Yes, it will.
And it actually helps to harvest some of the, like Tony had there, like that 5-pounder. Harvesting them will actually help the population. But man, beautiful fish. So yeah, Ed, something came up over the weekend with Butterflies and Sunshine said she'll be back after church. I think she enjoyed her time out there fishing with you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
However, she's we'll say what, a fishing novice. She's trying to get into it.
Yeah.
And you just got to be careful with with the tips that you hear out there. Like bringing marshmallows flathead fishing.
Right. I already told her no marshmallows on my boat. It's like bananas.
Yes. So what are you out there fishing for? Flatheads. And what's your bait? Marshmallow.
Marshmallows.
That just doesn't go together.
No,
you know,
it doesn't.
Carp fishing, channel cats. And I gotta tell you, I was really amazed. Hey, Donald Long's out there. Good morning, Donald, saying howdy to everybody. Great seeing Donald all the time. He was there in the chat last night watching the tournament. Battleship. Big Mac fishing in the house. Got us on the big screen. Well, happy Father's Day to you, Mac. Great to see you. But yeah, so I was amazed when Robin came here and brought the marshmallows. And you know, we got blue cats and channels, so I figured, what the heck, you know, try it. And it actually did get some bites. She did manage to catch a fish. But those you know, blue cats, when they're younger, they're a lot like channel cats. They're part scavenger and part predator. They'll try some different things. I've caught small blue cats, you know, 2, 3, 4 pounders on pepperoni from a Little Caesars pizza. But the flathead's a little different creature than that. They tend to like fresh bait. You can catch them with cut bait. Do you have now I know Ed, you use a lot of bluegills up there for flathead.
Yeah.
Do you is it always live, or do you ever use cut bluegill?
I have one live out there now, one cut, and then I have strawberry chicken on another one. And
there's channel cats in those waters there, right?
Yeah. I'm not going to get any flatheads, not with these motorboats running around.
Because
the water's so shallow here, they're just scaring them. So.
Thank you, Donald.
Hoping to hook up on a couple of channel cats. That's all.
And talk about a fighting fish. Oh, excuse me. Those channel cats they'll wear your arm off.
Oh yeah, pound for pound, they're definitely a good fighter.
We got downtown Ernie Brown. How's it going, big brother? Saying Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Let's see. I think you got another one, NJ. Oh no. Okay.
My rod just got slammed, man. How's the wind? How's the wind now?
It's not bad. It comes and goes.
I got it wrapped up with towels and foil and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, right now I'm not hearing anything. So
All right, good. I got it wrapped up real good.
have you
Yeah,
seen the foam curl? Have you seen the foam curler trick?
Yeah, I did. I did see that. I gotta try that.
Yep, Dollar Tree. You can get a pack of them for, well, nothing's $1 at the Dollar Tree anymore. It's $1.25. So
Yeah.
I have the one you gave me right here, Stan.
oh, there we go. They work
It's got
great
the
for
slit in it, and
Yeah,
it's got the
yeah.
hole in the back for your cord to go in, so you can plug it in.
We've had it on the boat at like 30 miles an hour, and it blocked all that noise. So
Yeah, this thing works great.
Wonder how much it would cost them to change all those signs from Dollar Tree to $1.25. I have to do it.
it'd be more than $1.25. I guarantee that. For all those stores, it'd have to be in the millions of dollars, I would think.
The $2 General.
S&T catfishing out there saying best of luck to you guys. Well, great to see you, S&T. Happy Father's Day. Dave B is out there. Yes, for those 27 awesome people out there. Thank you, thank you. Oh. You get him, Tony? Hey, quiet man, Curtis. Good morning, Curtis. Good to see you. Tony's got one. There comes the net.
The channel.
34 awesome people in the house. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you, everybody coming in. We are at 9:32, about a half hour in. This is fish number 3 on the day so far.
Good job, Tony.
All right, this is the channel. We're
I was
3/4 of the way there.
There you go. Tony getting 2/3 of the trifecta so far.
Oh, that's what I think I did my math wrong. You're right. 2/3.
We knew what you meant.
Really? Okay.
Bugman saying I should be out fishing today, but Pop got up at 3 a.m., so I'm tired. Tony owns STANday.
All right. Check this one out. I don't know how good the light is, but can you see that?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. It's a
There it
nice.
is.
Whoop. There we go. All right, let's weigh him up, get him back in.
All right, good save, Tony. Good save.
Yeah, he looks. He's one more. Got to get this flathead. It's been avoiding me. I don't know if it's
And
been.
well, that reminds me, Tony. So where are you fishing today? And is there flatheads in that area?
That is a great question. I'm still on the Potomac, just not in DC. But I don't know. You remember that I've only fished this spot a couple times. Well, this is the second STANday. I think the first time I fished it, and I've been here quite a bit since then. It's pretty consistent. I haven't caught anything huge yet, but if you just want to get out and catch some fish, this is a pretty good spot. But I don't know about flatheads yet. So let's see what we got here. It's almost the same size.
And Tony, I see you got the same type of sling that I got. How do you think about? There it is. It locked 5.1.
Yeah, so that's another 4.9. I think that's how much the sling weighs. What we say, 0.2?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I've had this one for over a year. It just smells bad. You know, when you got to transport it, I'm trying to find some kind of case that could keep it in to keep the smell down, because this thing terrible.
Yeah, I really enjoy. Makes it as far as I'm concerned, weighing the fish in that sling.
Yeah.
It's
all right. Go put them back.
a lot better than the net. Beautiful fish. I think when you wrap it up in that sling, it kind of calms them down a little bit. They don't thrash around as much.
I don't think I would like to be hung upside down by the mouth either.
Yeah, and that could be real dangerous for the fish. They get over 20 pounds, and hanging it just by the jaw can kind of dislocate the jaw, do some damage there. Hey, Jesse Lopez. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Happy Father's Day. Same thing, Bugman. Bugman was on the Midnight Madness a couple weekends ago with you.
Yeah. Bugman had an interesting night. I still want to go back and look at that again.
It was definitely we were still out fishing throughout some of that. And every time we were looking up, I'm like, oh, Tony's on again. Oh, Tony got another one.
I'm getting hit now. Uh-oh.
Oh, we can hear it. We can hear it.
Oh.
Tony's on fire today.
Yes, he is. Good job.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Jesse Lopez saying, Hulk smash that like button. PSA, I'm not responsible for any damage done to you or any device you smash. Hulk smash at your own risk. We now return to our regularly scheduled program. Thank you. Bugman said it took him 2 days to recover. About killed him. Bugman says, see, he owns it. Hey, Rob is in the house. Good morning, Rob. That's right. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. The uncles, grandfathers, the father figures. Eddie G is in the house. Good morning, Eddie. Whoa, almost had a man down.
Let me get this water, get some of this stuff out of the way.
38 awesome people out there watching. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you coming in. Hey, Keith, Doc Reed. What's up, Doc? I got to steal Dustin's joke. All right, Ed, we got you back.
Yeah. I put an umbrella on my camera and the wind blew it off.
Oh, yeah, that's one of those catch-22s.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to keep your camera nice and cool, you know, so it doesn't overheat and the wind blows off.
Let's see. Make it look easy. Is that a 7.2 pounder I see? We will see. We will see. Nine two two Crafty Barbecue saying, "Hey, we got Bugs and Elmer. What's up, Doc? Or what's up, Doc Buggy?"
So,
Oh, there we go. Let me get that back on full screen.
I don't know if he's going to be 7, but we'll see.
I think he's going to be close. I think he's going to be close. Always great to see you, 922. Of course, you know, I may be prejudiced his name a little bit with the 22.
Just a little.
Somebody was right.
That's all good, Stan.
Somebody was dead on.
Dan, if I caught a 222-pound fish, I would definitely be bragging about it myself. So don't think you're the only one, pal.
7.2. Somebody was dead on.
What was it?
7.2.
Look at there. That was
Was that Make It Look Easy?
Make It Look Easy. 202. You know, another name I may be prejudiced with.
That man knows his fish. All right, let's get him in.
That brings Tony up to 17 even.
Awesome.
And we got Tony at 17, NJ at 7.8. Tony's had a 7.2 and a 4.9 Blue Cats, a 4.9 channel, which makes it 17. And NJ had that almost 8-pound carp.
Ed's bringing up the rear.
Well, you're a little bit out of your element today. Normally, it's the boat and dark when we see you out fishing.
Exactly. Yeah, this is totally something new for me, but because I didn't have a show on Friday night, I wanted to, you know, get my fill anyway.
There you
Plus,
go.
they had a tournament here last night, so I didn't want to be in the mix of that.
Bugman 22 said that 22's been his racing number since 1973.
There you go.
Bugman said if he...
I thought that 22 stood for something else.
Bugman said if he got 222-pound fish, he'd rent a billboard.
I wouldn't doubt it. I probably would too. That's a big
There's
fish.
Lance, the cool guy out there. Congratulations, Lance. Lance in the Battleship tournament last night. Great job.
Yeah.
Did Lance get to his 4,000 watch hours yet? I know he's getting close.
I don't know. How close are you getting to that, Lance? All right, Bugman. Bugman heading to church. See y'all. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming in, Bugman. So yes, Lance, in the Battleship tournament that was on Robin C's channel last night. I didn't come in second. I was third, actually. Hey, there's our good friend Don Johnson. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Don Johnson. How's it going, buddy? Place look familiar?
There we go. Yeah, and when you're in 30,000 people out there, when you're in small waters like that, Ed, you hit it on the head before with all that boat traffic.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Tony on fire today. Heard that bell going again.
Must have the river to himself.
Got my hook stuck in the net. I'm gonna need it here in a minute.
There's our good friend Agent Murillo Family Fishing. Oop, had to hit the live button. I was 22 seconds behind. What are the chances of being exactly 22 seconds behind? Rhonda saying, shh, please don't mention Battleship. I think I'm suffering PTSD. I had letters and numbers chasing me in my dreams.
Rhonda did an awesome job last night.
I agree. Perfect person to have help with that. She's helped with keep STANday on track for many days, many stand days. She does a great job out there.
Yeah.
And that is such a huge help when you're trying to run a tournament or even just a STANday like this. And especially if you're out there fishing it and trying to keep score and having somebody that knows what they're doing and does a great job with it and keeping track and keeping everything going, that really does help a lot. So thanks for all the help.
With Rhonda was she was in the Midnight Madness tournament the night before, the tournament you were in. And she was up all night, and then she was up all night last night. I don't know how she did it, really. I was exhausted sitting on the couch watching.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired this morning.
Oh, I bet you are.
We got off the water last night. Probably about 2 o'clock or so. We were at the boat ramp talking with Austin for a little bit and just getting everything buttoned up on Dustin's boat. And so it was about, I think, a quarter to 3 o'clock when I got home. That's right. You did, Rhonda. She says, I was with Stan all weekend. I promised him I would. NJ again there.
Yeah, somebody's getting a lot of wind.
Yeah, and that's just a little tip out there. I think it was Parker Pursuit where I saw it first, but that little foam roller, you get 10 of them at the Dollar Tree for $1.25.
Yeah, everything went up a quarter.
It's one of those foam hair curlers. You can also get them on Amazon real cheap, but you just take it off. You cut a slit down the other side and slide it on into your phone that's got the microphone. There you go. 2 words, Dollar Tree. And like I said, we've had it on the phone on a boat doing like 30 and no wind noise. So Lance said they stayed to 3 a.m. It was great seeing Guerrero out there. Guerrero Padre. So again, congratulations, Lance, winning last night's battleship. Yeah, by the end, I was like, all right, take me out, get me home, get me home. My daughter-in-law tried to do, I ended up missing a surprise Father's Day barbecue.
Oh, wow.
She didn't know I was going fishing, and while she was getting the stuff, I had left, and she came back, and I was gone. So by the time 2, 3 o'clock in the morning came, they had steak and grilled chicken and some pico de gallo with like a guacamole pico de gallo and Angel Honeycutt. What's up from the husband and wife team from St. Louis, Missouri. Always great to see the Honeycutts out there. Thank you very much for coming in. Rattle Trap Fishing. Good morning, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Saying hello, fam. $37 amazing people watching.
Awesome.
We had but yeah, Lance's been out there putting some fish in the boat. Caught his first flathead, I believe, last week. So one thing I know about Lance, he will be doing some research. Little Squirt, how are you? I gotta check something real quick. If I happen to, I can hear everything. If case from switching screens, I happen to bump out. I'll be right back.
All right.
Downtown Ernie Brown saying his son is mad at him because he won't come down for the cookout. I have work to try and get done before rain hit tomorrow. Yeah, believe me, I didn't want to miss it. I just didn't know it was happening. She had gotten me some Yingling beer. So that was good to have 1 or 2 of those at 3 o'clock when I got home. I was a little thirsty. And Yingling, that's up in your neck of the woods, I believe. I believe that's a Pennsylvania brewery.
It is Pennsylvania Brewery. Yes, it is.
Awesome. And Lance got himself a boat. He's in the process of getting that all worked out. So he's next month he'll have his boat out hitting some log jams.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go, Ed. There's a flathead. He caught his first one last week, and now he's hooked.
Awesome. It only takes one.
I tell you what.
Yeah, Butterflies and Sunshine. She got her first one. Now she's hooked. She wants to go back out again.
Just no marshmallows.
No marshmallows on my boat. No bananas.
Boom, boom,
If
bam.
you're bringing marshmallows, you better be eating them.
OG Sean White with the $5. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. That's right. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, grandfathers, uncles, brothers, father figures. The world needs more of that nowadays. Don't mind the double typing going on 3 hours sleep. Yeah, I hear you. Even my mother and my sister were there. She said, yes, you did miss out on great food and a great time. 922 saying daughter's supposed to be coming to visit. Hoping to hit the lake. Was out last night till 1. Not a bite. It's tough. Normally, this time of year, the early summer, late spring, early summer is where a lot of water temperatures are up in the 70s. So you get a lot of the spawn happening. And, that's a spawn is turned into like a catch-all word. And, not all fish spawn at the same time. And with catfish, I know with blue cats, channels and flatheads a little earlier. Blue cats can take 7 to 8 years before they actually start breeding. So a lot of times you'll be able to, during spawn, at least target the 8-pounders. And you can target some of the smaller fish. Well, did that all weekend, and I had a hard time finding them. I got 1 or 2 on Friday night. Then last night, I think I finally ended up with, 4 or 5 fish. Lance McCool guy saying, it's fishing. Of course I'm hooked. Been hooked since before I can remember. Downtown Ernie Brown going over his garden there. Lisa Elliott, good morning, good morning.
Hey, Stan, you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
I ordered 6 Smackdown rod holders, like the ones that Mark has on his boat with the pipe on the back.
Yeah.
Well, I ordered 6 of them. And me not realizing it, when I hit the button to send, I got overnight air.
Oh,
it
no.
cost me more for overnight air than it did for the rod holders.
Oh, my goodness.
But if they're not in today, I'm going to call them and tell them, look, I need my money back because you promised me overnight air.
Yeah. Yeah, for that price.
And I'm hoping they don't come. This way here, I could get my money back.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm sure that was not cheap.
No, $568 for 6 rod holders.
Woo!
It's my own fault, though. I just, you're gung-ho, you just hit the button, send, without even reading or doing whatever. I don't know. It's my fault.
I'm a big believer of your rod holders are definitely an important part of catfishing, whether from the bank or in the boat.
Yeah.
And I can certainly attest to you that the rod holders we have in the boat now, thank you very much again, by the way. Man, just
no problem anytime.
What a difference. What a difference. They are put to use. They've already caught a bunch of monsters. There
you go.
Here we go.
This is the one that I use. This is the monster rod holder with the Bankmaster Pro stake.
Okay.
So, you see, I've got the T-bar. The one that's down there now is the T-bar, but this is the one I'm going to be giving away tomorrow. So
nice.
They come in 2 pieces. The top portion, I got extensions on these from monster rod holders in when I was in Louisville. But this bottom portion and the top, I'll be giving these away on that giveaway tomorrow. So everything you need for a bank fisherman, I'll be giving away.
And for those that don't know what we're talking about, tomorrow, 5 p.m., right here on our channel, right here on Two Stands, Tony is doing a thank you giveaway. So we're going to be right here, 5 o'clock tomorrow.
It'll be a new one. It won't be the used one I got right there. It'll be brand new.
And you want to tell everybody what's going on with the giveaway?
Let me get some spots here.
All out there working hard, trying to grow your channel. So Tony's channel growing, so as a thank you, he's doing a giveaway tomorrow, 5 p.m. right here.
Yeah, so I've been trying to get this thing going. It's been about maybe I get a little closer. I don't know if you can see me or not.
Yep.
Let me take this so I don't burn myself with my incense.
OG Sean White saying, man, I really hope I win.
Well, I got a lot of stuff, believe it or not. Everything except for net. I did forget the net. But so I've been trying, and this is my channel. I've been trying, I've been for about a year, maybe had this channel up and running for about a year, trying to get to, the magic 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I made it to the 4,000 watch hours, and I've been struggling with the subscribers. Then we found out last week that YouTube lowered the subscriber from 1,000 to 500. So I'm sitting around 430 something. So I'm trying to get there by tomorrow, hopefully. And if I get to 500 by tomorrow, I got an extra thing I'm going to give away. But some of the things I'll be giving away. These are the ones that I'm not giving away, but they'll be just like this or similar. This is the Triple City Anglers Chunky Cat rig, similar to what I fished with. So
There
I've
you
got
go.
an 8-aught and a 10-aught that I'll be giving away. So
JG, I'll bring you in 1 second.
Oh, here's what the 8-aught looks like, and this is the 10. So these are pretty nice, and I've got some Marudo Catfish Advantage hooks. These are going to be 8-aught. This is a pack of 4. I talked about the rod holders. So I got one of those. I have one of those. What else? Some stickers.
922 said he just double checked to make sure he was still subbed. So Tony Harrison's link is out in the description as always. If you haven't hook set Tony yet, do that. We'll be doing that giveaway tomorrow.
I've got a reel. The reel that I use is the Okuma Coronado. The one I'll be giving away is a CX60. They start from 55. They got 60, 65, 80. The 80 is just huge. But the 60 is kind of what I have. I think I have it on that one right now. That's a good mid-range, especially if you're starting out. It's got everything you need to bring in the big fish, the small fish. And like I said, some stickers. I don't have the stickers with me. But then if they get to 500, I've got a rod I'm going to throw in.
Nice.
So there we go.
Tell your friends and family. I'm hoping it's somebody that I actually know that wins. But you know how these giveaways are. You don't never know who's on there.
That's right. That's right. So if we can get Tony to 500 by tomorrow, by the time the live is over tomorrow, it's going to be a rod also.
Yep.
Hey, Rel's out there saying, what time are you going to be on tomorrow, Tony?
That's going to be 5 o'clock. And also that reel will be spooled with 80-pound K9 catline braid. So you'll be ready. If you win them all, you can go right out there in the bank, catch a fish,
start fishing.
But you just need a net. That's the only thing you'll need. Just grab
Tony asked if I could help him with that tomorrow. So we're doing it right here on STANDay's channel, 5 p.m. Okay, we got another angler waiting to join us on. Here we go.
Who we got?
JG Hill. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, JG.
Good morning.
How's it doing today?
I'm good. I've got a bike going here, so I'll be back.
Perfect. Perfect.
And JG has a real studio. We've seen it.
Yeah, man. We can make some music.
Up in D.C., if you say JG, they think you're talking about Johnny Gill. Y'all do remember Johnny Gill. New edition.
Make it
Hey,
look.
Stan.
Yeah,
You see my new swag?
I see it. I
Yeah.
see it. Look at that,
There you
looking
go.
good.
You got it
JG
on the
I
with the
back
got
two.
also?
two Stan swag.
Is that the
With
one with the back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See you coming and going.
So that's going to be 5 p.m. tomorrow, right here on Two Stands Fishing. And make it look easy. 202 asking how do you win? Well, we will be doing the giveaway tool tomorrow. Whoever's in chat, you just got to be in chat. Of course, we're looking for people to be hook set to Tony's channel. Not a requirement,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but we're looking for people to be hook set to Tony's channel. We're trying to get him to 500. If he can get to 500 by tomorrow, by the time the live is over, there's going to be a rod giveaway also.
Yeah. So it should be fun. I have a hard time. I even tried to do a test, and I had it scheduled. Who that on your never heard of? Uh-oh.
On the shirt. Two Stands, never heard of them. Shade Tree Shenanigans, how you doing? I got it. 922. That was a good one. 32 awesome people out there.
Two Stands selling their merchandise with no pro staff. That was funny. Listening to Freddie explain all that stuff about his rod the other day.
Yep.
Hey, I tell you what was funny. Didn't mean to interrupt, Stan. I tell you what was funny is when Freddie sank Dustin last night in the battleship.
Yeah, I think that was more of a Sink Avid moment than a Sink Dustin moment.
Yeah, that's kind of where he went with that one. That went a whole lot better last night than the first one because they would show the board, and then you knew where you were as far as where the hits and misses were. So that went really well. Or better, I should say.
It's tough to pull those things off. And how's it going, NJ?
It's going. My buddy stopped by before, so I was gone for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Oh, was his that must have been Score, huh?
No,
somebody came in and asked if you were winning.
Scorp was in here? Nah. Did anybody catch anything while I was gone over there?
Tony is at 17. He's caught 2 blue cats in the channel. He's at 17. And you're at 7.8 with the 1 carp. Make it look easy. 202 saying, I'm definitely subscribed. Tony been on fire. Okay, so I got to check something real quick in case I can still see and everything, but in case I get kicked by switching screens, I'll be right back. Let's see here. Okay, I'm back. 34 awesome people out there. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. So right now, Tony in the lead with 17, NJ at 7.8. We've had 2 blue cats, channel cat, and a carp caught so far. So we've got Tony, are you fishing on the Virginia side?
Yes, definitely.
So we've got Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and JG, you're South Carolina?
No, I'm in North Carolina, right on the border. I'm
North
about
Carolina.
9 miles from South Carolina.
There you go. So got the Carolinas in there. And it looks like it's windy just about everywhere today.
It's a nice steady breeze out here, probably about 3 knots, 4 knots. I've got my drifting rods with me today. I could get out here and drift, but it's hard to operate this phone and camera because I can't drift long distances. I can probably drift, 4 football fields before I've got to, start over.
Mm-hmm.
And I just soon anchor up and throw some lines out here and fish with y'all.
Definitely. It's that's great about catfishing. You can make it as simple or as complex as you want. It can be from just going to the bank, casting out a couple rods, to getting the rod holders like what he has, to anchoring up on the boat, or getting the new live scope and doing this and doing that. You can make it as simple or as complex as you want.
Hey, Stan, can you see the back of the shirt? My shirt?
There we go. Yep. I like it.
It's a good looking shirt.
It is.
And I didn't order a small either.
Yeah.
Where's my boy at when I need him?
JG, he ought to pay you for advertising.
Yeah, he does, man. Yeah, you have to pay. You have to pay money to be Stan's friend. He's not cheap.
Yeah, I saw last
There
night
you
Dustin
go.
was
Cool.
supporting my shirt.
Cool cats fishing, saying, and you can do all that and still not catch a thing. Great to see you, James. You can go out and get the awesome boat. The biggest thing, in my opinion, with getting as you go to like upgraded rods and better electronics, better boats, it's supposed to be more for like the ease of fishing. Do you need the $100 whatever rod? No, but that $100 rod is rated to cast 8, 10, 12 ounces, where the a Walmart rod, a cheaper rod, isn't. So it makes it easier to cast. When you do catch the big fish, it does make it a little bit easier to control the big fish. Awesome.
The thing is, Stan, I mean, if you're just starting out catfishing, if there's anybody listening to us that's thinking about fishing or starting out catfishing, go buy some ugly sticks. Just go buy ugly stick rods, catfish rods, 7 foot, whatever. They're like $50, and and see if you like it. If you get into that, and then you can upgrade to some really nice rods.
Look, we still use them. We've got a bunch of other rods, Uncle Lou's and the FOA rods, and we still, for certain things, pull out our ugly sticks.
Well, that's what these rods are right here, ugly sticks. I've got, these are 7 foot, and I'm fishing on the bottom, and I've got these ugly stick tiger rods right here for drifting.
Cool cats will be coming up. Okay. Cool cat said it was simple when you first start. Ugly sticks, some worms to catch bluegill. Bluegill, you go catch catfish. There you go.
Speaking of ugly stick, I'm right here.
There you go.
Ugly stick. This is the big water. By Shakespeare, yeah. This ugly stick, big water. I had this sitting in the basement for about 2 years because I broke the rod tip on 2 rods last week. So I brought this one out. This is actually the casting version, but I have a spinning rod on it. Coronado I was talking about, that Kuma reel that we giving away tomorrow, right there.
Woo.
And it's got the power handle. So you get these for less than $100 on Amazon. So it's a good reel, sturdy. So I had one of these in the spinning version. I was fishing on a pier, and the guy comes through on a pair of jet skis too close to the pier and snaps.
Oh, wow.
So now I've got a casting rod with a spinning.
Hey, there's our good friend Josh out there. Carp and Catfish, bait tips, tricks, and techniques. Happy Father's Day. Well, happy Father's Day to you. If you haven't checked out the channel yet, make sure you do that. Another awesome family channel. Clayton was in here earlier, so happy birthday to Clayton. And we actually had a carp caught today by NJ, who's fishing right there. Caught a 7.8 pound carp. Yeah, and carp fishing can be the same way. It can make it as simple as a night crawler or some corn. Cast it out, or you can make it as complex with the rod pods and bite alerts and all the different pack baits and flavorings and the landing mats and nets and
Hey, Stan, you see this? You see this? This little sumu right off the bottom. I'm just putting this on.
Yep.
That's the one I was talking about. It's the yellow perch.
There you go. Have you caught any on the? Have you caught any with the trailer fly yet?
No, today's the first time I had them tied on. I just got them. I fish in I've put bucktails and stuff on there before. Mm-hmm. You know, like you fish for striped bass.
Yep, we were doing that this year with bucktails. Actually, out fishing for stripers because they run up the river here, and that season just ended here for us. June 16th was the end of striper season here. We were actually catching some nice. Catfish on the bucktail.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's some good eating those rockfish, striped bass.
Oh, striper is awesome.
Oh my gosh, man! You put those things in the oven and broil them. Do like a Greek seasoning with butter and lemon wedges on top. Oh my god!
Definitely a great fish, eating fish.
Yeah, and we used to smoke them a good bit. You know, we put them in a smoker.
Yeah,
You know,
I could
one
see
of
that
those
working great.
charcoal smoker in the
Yeah.
bottom, and the pan of water above the fire, and then wood chips and stuff in that. I don't remember what my smoker was. I think it was a Brinkman. I have a reverse flow smoker now that I use. I put 10-inch logs in,
Yeah.
and it's got a side burner box on it. Actually, my son was over the house yesterday. I was going to get that thing out because I have it out there, and it's probably has a squirrel's nest on it.
And Cool Cat's Fishing is saying, and even with all that, it's still anyone can hook a monster at any time. You just never know. And that's what makes it great. That's right.
I keep getting nibbles right here on this middle rod. Can you see this rod right here I'm pointing at?
If I put it on solo layout, we can all see it really easily. Yep.
Yeah, you see, I can't tell if that's a turtle or what that is. Because I am anchored up on a point here at about 14 feet of water, and I can cast over into about 3 foot of water, or I can cast back over to my starboard and throw out into 35 foot. So I'm setting up on a ridge right here.
That's always a great spot to fish. 922 saying, "Oh, here we go with the food talk. Only took an hour and 22 minutes."
Food talk. Well, I want to tell you something. Those boys like to eat. Those boys like to eat. Now I'm telling you.
That's right. Jenny, good morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm sorry about the barbecue. She tried to do such a nice barbecue for me, and I was fishing. Don Johnson is asking, "Hey Ed, what reels are you using?"
They're the Penn Fierce. These guys are making me hungry.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, James. That's right. Because you can be out there and just out of nowhere, it's bam, and you hook into some 222-pound legend. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's the key point right there. You got to be out there to have the chance to do that. The more time you spend out there, just by simple math, the more time you spend out there, the more chance you have of hooking into a big fish. So that's my daughter-in-law, Jenny, saying, "I would like to wish all dads a happy Father's Day. Have a great and wonderful day." Well, thank you, Jenny.
Yeah, they're the Penn Fierce 6000 series, the bait runners.
Yeah, I love Penn makes some good reels.
Yeah, they're USA made too.
Got 3 on the Uncle Lou rod down there. I like that 10 battle. Everything else is the bait run style.
That's right. That's Stan 3's lovely wife. She is awesome. That's right. That basically is it right there. That's the That's it in a nutshell. It can all, the things we talk about and this and that and the rods and this and what bait and that, but you got to have the bait in the water when the big ones come by, and it's basically that simple. That's
you can't always have an opportune time to go fishing. You just have to go fishing when you can.
exactly.
Just go fishing when you can. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, if it's one rod and you've got hour or something, and it's it doesn't cost you $100 bill to go somewhere, whatever. Just go fish.
Yep. And you hear a lot of debate about the what bait is the best bait and stuff. Well, it's whatever bait you can get at that time. And if I'm a big believer in a big fish. Your best odds of catching a big fish is using the bait that they eat naturally all the time. That's hands down. It just makes sense. That's what they're eating to get that size. That's what they're eating more often than anything else. However, if it's a choice between not going fishing because you don't have that one particular bait, or using another bait like chicken or all those other different types of baits like that you can just get readily available, use the other bait and go fishing. You never know. Lance
It's nice to have a bait that you're confident in too.
Oh, that's without a doubt. Confidence plays a huge key.
For me personally, I like live bait, but on days like this, with all this boat traffic, the live bait is not going to work like the cut bait will.
That's a good point.
I'm used to fishing at nighttime.
That's a good point. And Lance was saying, love Penn reels. Got Audra all Penn Pursuit 6000 for her spinning reels. There you go.
Yep, good reels. There's two different types of those reels. You can buy the saltwater versions with the seal bearings, or they have a cheaper version you can buy that are open. But it's a cheaper version. You buy $65 4,000 reel for $65, or you can get the saltwater series for like 110, 120 bucks.
Hours on the water equal fish. Sooner or later, we'll catch something good. That's right.
Hey, Stan.
Yeah.
Did the River Rat boys get skunked yesterday, or did they catch a fish?
Did who get skunked?
The River Rat boys. They were on a wrong roll there without getting skunked.
I don't know, because I was doing the battleship tournament last night.
Yeah.
They were having. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was watching you guys as well. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. Yeah, they've been on some fish, and as the Mississippi there, as it gets warmer, a lot of the bigger fish move up river.
Well, that water was way down yesterday for them on the Mississippi.
Yeah, that's been the problem here. Is the water? Well, James River, we have flatheads, and we do have channel cats, but James River is our blue cats, and blue cats, unless you're fishing a lake, in a lake it's definitely more depth and structure, but blue cats love current, so they're going to be around current. Like, they don't feed in the slow, stagnant waters. unless they absolutely have to. So
Right.
we always, when we're looking for blue caps, we're looking for water movement, and our waters have been so low and so slow, they're just not. It's trying to find those spots where the water's moving, and it's
Right.
been tough. You know, and that's why, you know, the time on the water, STANday has still been catching some nice fish, because he's can kind of look at what the water's doing, what the river's doing, and knows what spots where he can go find them during different conditions. And that's what the time on the water, that's what putting the time out there eventually gets you to, where you can knock out a lot of water where you know they're not going to be.
Right.
A cool catfish, and I never had confidence when using white bass. I never would catch anything with it. Then go every time we go out, Jody used white bass. It's funny, now I catch more fish on white bass than skipjack. Yeah. Oh, Joe did. That's right. Yep.
I don't mean to change subject there, Stan, but
No,
I
go
got
ahead.
so tickled at STANday on that little 2-minute video, you know, when he caught that big blue, that I think it was 72 pounds. I got so tickled at him.
Yeah.
I thought he has turned into Rocky Balboa, you know, when Rocky was going, Adrian, and
Yeah.
there's 3 out there going, FOA. I was like, it's Rocky all day long.
Yeah, Rocky's gonna have to meet Creed Friday night though.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw some of those
Coming up.
comments you had going, Tony. I catch bigger fish than that in the brush. Oh my God. Smack Talk City. I love it.
Tony's done some of those month-long tournaments, and with STANday in them, so he catches his fish.
So, what was the issue with the fish that they were challenging? What's going on with that?
Well, it's for the month-long tournaments, the way that works is you catch the fish and you have a measuring board, and you put the fish on the measuring board, and there's certain rules on how to do it. And it was a 47.5-inch fish. The 2 fish that got challenged were 47.5 and 50. So the 50-inch fish, that's a big fat round fish. So technically in the picture, you do it on the left side facing up, and you're supposed to be able to see the eye, because this way you can tell if the fish is live or not. But the fish being so big and round, he couldn't, the eye wasn't in the one picture that he submitted. But it was obviously, we had video of the fish going back. So somebody challenged that. And then there was you're technically not supposed to have your hand by the mouth or the tail. And he had this hand by the mouth, holding it on the board. And it is technically in the rule, but that group, nobody is really if it's a 47-inch fish, regardless, it was 47 inches. If you can see that it touched the rail on the measuring board or the 0, and it measured out 47, nobody really cared. So that was because his hand was by the mouth. STANday is saying, I hear you, Tony.
Well, the hard part about using those boards is, you know, the fish have fins. So the fin is going to be laying on the board, and the fish is going to be flopping around. So if you get it still, have that fin down where you can actually lay it down 5 points. You know, that's challenging.
Right.
Yeah, and another thing is you're sitting there in a kayak, and that thing's rocking back and forth. And if you let go of it, the thing's gonna go back into the river before you get the picture.
Yep. Ed, we got Skull Rush saying, I think I need to go back to bed. I thought I seen Ed Evans on the bank in the daytime.
Yeah, it's not very often you'll see this, that's for sure.
Fishing for Whiskers, Rhonda saying, yeah, Skull Rush, it kind of made me look twice too also. Hey, there's Tippy out there. How's it going? Good to see everybody. 41 awesome people out there. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate everybody out there being such a big part of STANday. Thank you. And for those just coming in, right now the score is Tony is at 17. He's caught 2 blue cats and a channel cat. NJ has caught a 7.8-pound carp. Those big, beautiful carp. And that is the score. I'd be James, I'd be flipping a kayak just trying to cast the rods out. Forget about catching the fish.
Yeah.
And
now you talking about those tournament pictures, Stan. I was watching one of Kayak Catfish's video, and he lost the tournament because he didn't have the kayak in the picture.
Yeah,
that was part of the rules. But
Yep. Yeah, and it's one of those things, and some groups are strict about it, and other groups, like the one that we've been doing, it was more for just yes, it's a tournament, yes, money's involved, but it's you're going out, you're fishing, take the picture of the fish, and that's it. It's if you can see that it's got the identifier on there, and it's got the actual length of the fish, that's what we're worried about. But Stan 3's throwing smoke at you, Tony, saying you're gonna need more than that Friday, Tony.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
Come off.
So for those that don't know, Brian B's Midnight Madness tournament. I think it was 2 Friday nights ago, Saturday mornings, was the bank one, and our very own Tony dropped the mic Harrison out here with us on STANday every weekend. He won the bank version, and this past Friday night was the boat Midnight Madness on Brian B's channel, and Stan 3 won that one for the boat. So I believe it's this next Friday night at midnight is going to be
in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I think there's like 2 minutes left.
Yeah, because Hooks and Hammock was leading that for a while.
Yeah, all night pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2 minutes left.
Stan 3 came in last 5 minutes and pulled it off.
I made a comment. About 3 o'clock that morning. I said, "You wait." I said, "Stan's going to catch the biggest fish of the night with 10 minutes to go," and then I put a comment in after I put a comment in the video that I was sort of correct. I said Stan 3 caught the winning fish with 10 minutes to go.
Yep.
He came in and saved the James River. James River had about 30 rods in the water.
Yeah, he did. Boy, it was a tough weekend on the James. It was a tough weekend.
What did Freddie end up doing? A turn and burn on that deal?
Yeah. He drove up just to go fishing here and then drove right back home.
Wow. Freddie and I have a trip planned. Freddie and I have a trip planned coming up. Looking forward to fishing with him.
Well, that's always a good time. It's always a lot of fun fishing with Freddie. But yep, so that is going to be this Friday night. It's going to be the bank versus the boat. Tony Harrison and Stan 3 in the finals of the Midnight Madness. It's going to be a good battle. It's going to be a good one.
Yes, it is. I'm looking forward to it.
That's a long night. Woo.
Yeah, but if you think about it, they all are. You know what I mean?
Yep.
ring this bell, wake these fish up.
Yep. I mean, who would have thought back however many years ago, and really not that long ago, that one day we'd be sitting here and sitting at the house, and I'm talking to people from. Umbrella's down, but the camera looks safe.
Umbrella down again. Unbelievable.
40 awesome people out there, and we've got people from Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina, and we're watching fish, live fishing. Never would have thought that ever back in the day, and now here it is, something we do all the time.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, if you were going to watch fish, and it was either Bill Dance or Roland Martin.
Yeah, and that was only on Saturday mornings.
There we go. Cool Cats Fishing saying, got to run. Still getting everything together for his trip up the mighty James River tomorrow.
There you go.
But safe travels. Can't wait to meet you up here. And we did have some rain, so hopefully some of that will be making its way down here. Fish will get back on, turn back on. We only have bad fishing conditions for so long. The fish have to eat eventually. So 10:44. We got an hour and it's about an hour and 15 minutes left. That's right. Good time will be had by all. And you know, we were talking about kayak fishing before. I think some of STANDay's biggest fish came from the kayak while fishing in the kayak. And you know, I think a couple things you can get in the kayak. You're forced to fish the river a little more slow, little more in depth. You're only going to be able to cover so much water, so you tend to fish that stretch of river a little bit harder than you would in, say, a boat. And it also is a smaller profile, doesn't disturb the water as much. Dave B saying, good luck, James. Hope you catch a big one. That is the plan. That's the plan. Remember, still waiting. Have your people call my people. So 34 awesome people out there watching. For those just coming in, Tony is in lead with 17. NJ at 7.8. We've had a couple of blue cats, a channel, and a carp caught so far today. And Ed has been just bombarded with boat traffic going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, well, most of these guys are the search and rescue guys.
You know, and that boat there, you can see it was on the other side of the channel there.
Yeah, they had a tournament, catfish tournament here last night. And, well, it started yesterday and it finished up this morning. But Jeff Beal, he texted me and said that they had a water rescue down here at the Black Rock Dam. So,
Do you know if did they get the guys or?
Yeah, they got them. They're both
Awesome.
okay. costly mistake, though.
Oh yeah.
You know, you lose a lot of gear when your boat goes down.
Oh yeah. So is that just one of those the dam that's there? Is that just like one of those drop dams where it's like the water just comes over the top of it and it's a drop down?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. We had that I think it was last summer. There was some canoers going down and they had the same thing.
Yeah, it's
See
probably
NJ on the
about
run.
maybe a 3-foot drop.
Yep.
And they do have a fish ladder next to it, but the thing is blocked off. It's not even being used.
Yeah, we have that here. River from the city. They have the Mosier Dam, and they've got the fish ladder next to it, and we have there's a camera that's on that all the time, so you can watch the fish going by. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Donald Long still out there with us. So yes, Ed, looks like James, Cool Catfishing, is going to be making the trip here to the James like you did.
Yeah, hopefully the fish pick up for him, though, you know. Hopefully he doesn't run into what Freddie ran into.
You see, that's the eventually, even when the fish, you can find the fish. It's just a matter of how much time you're going to be out there. And so James is coming down for, I think, 3 or 4 days. So during that time, I'm sure we'll be able to get on some fish. You know, Freddie came up. He did that whole drive for a 5-hour tournament.
Wow.
And it happened to be, we're low water levels right now. And it happened to be a low tide in the middle of all that. So you have the worst of the worst conditions. So it just makes it a little more difficult. But if you're out there fishing several days, then, 12 hours a day or so, eventually you'll get into some of the better, especially, we're tidal waters. So our waters, you got the high tide, the incoming tide and the outgoing tide. Every 6 hours, there's approximately 6 hours. From low tide to high tide, back to low tide, back to high tide. And so, when that water's moving, when it's going from low tide, the low and the high tide is slack water. It's just, if it's low tide, there's less water there. If it's high tide, there's more water, but it's still not moving. It's just slack. It's when it starts going back out or coming in, that's the prime time because there's water movement. Oh, is that a fish on? Looks like NJ with a fish on.
Nice. At least somebody's catching them. Well, I knew it was going to be like this before I even came out. Especially on Father's Day. You have all the recreational boaters out, jet skis flying all over.
Oh, he popped.
Oh, no. We saw it.
That was a gooder one.
It looked like it. Definitely looked like a gooder one. Uncle Jeep saying, I don't fish with tide. I have found that laundry detergent is a horrible fish bait. Hey, but each their own. There's Robin C out there. Good morning, Robin. She had the clean sweep in the battleship. She won both weeks. as the team captains.
Yeah, I don't want to put her on the spot and ask her who her favorite is out of the three that won.
Yes, there was definitely some fish caught last night, and started with the guests coming in with the chat earlier in the night, so that worked out pretty well. The timing went pretty
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I think they still have to find a way to make it a little faster. You know, they did tweak it a lot, but I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, it could be things, you know, and it's just that with the fish were not on fire both weeks, so like every time I've targeted numbers, I've never ever had an issue. All the tournaments that I've won, any numbers tournament I was in, I've won them. You know, 40 fish or so in a like a 5-hour live going
Right.
for numbers. I've never had an issue with targeting numbers of fish, and I couldn't even find numbers the past couple days. Part of that is they have our boat ramp, the one that's about 15 minutes from the house, and it's the only boat ramp that's on the, say that from Richmond to at least 10 or 15 miles down, is that boat ramp, and they have that whole thing blocked off for 4 days
Was that
because
the
it's closed.
Anchero's ramp?
Yeah, the Ancaros ramp
Okay.
is blocked. It's part of, that's a whole park there.
Right.
They got the whole thing blocked off from the flood wall on back. They're not, it's some June Jubilee thing or something like that. So
Yeah, they
where
can
we,
block off Dutch forever for all I care.
what's that? Oh, Dutch
They can
Gap. Yeah,
block
with the,
off Dutch Gap for all I care.
yeah, with those dang
I'll
buzzards.
never
It's
go out of
crazy.
there again.
And that's, you know, that's the issue from over here. Unless you go all the way down to Hopewell or up to the city, you got to go out to Osborne, which from this side is a toll road. Or you got to go, it's the roundabout way to go over there to it. It takes, 30-40 minutes. So it's just unfortunate that they don't do something about the buzzards at Dutch Gap ramp. But hey, Doug, Rebel River Cats is out there. Good morning. Good morning. It was definitely a fun, the Battleship was a fun tournament.
Yes, it was. Even for the people sitting at home watching it, it was fun.
Yep, and that's it. So, that's what brought that up. So, you know, I was looking at having multiple fish in that first hour, but I did have a double up.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
But what's his name? Austin was doing pretty well. He was finding some spots. I think he ended up with catching like 8 fish.
And he wasn't that far from you either.
No, he went when we went out of Osborne. He went downriver, and
Right.
it was an outgoing tide with the wind coming down. So we went upriver to let the tide push us back down.
Right.
But he went towards the factory, which they call the mayor's house. But he went over there, and there's shallow water by deep water, so he ended up finding them there.
Here's that rescue boat again coming by me.
Yeah, Dave B. There you go. Thank you, Doug, and same to you, Doug. Rubber Cat saying Happy Father's Day.
Another rescue boat.
And that's right. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, brothers, uncles, grandfathers, all the father figures out there. That's true. They did. They did end up counting. I think by the end, I ended up with like 5 fish. Dragonfire's out there. Good morning, Dragonfire. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, I think it was last Father's Day. I don't remember if it was the last one or the one before, where we ended up catching pretty much a zombie catfish. It was coming out of spawn, and it was beat to all dang thing was blind, all scarred up.
He didn't see it coming.
Nah, boom, boom.
Nah.
And that's right. Yak Shore caught the TB.
What's that? Mind if I talk with you for a minute? Streaming right now.
If you want, I can count the fish, but it may take a few. I have 4 pages of legal paper with the notes to sort through.
This is 2 stands.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Mine's midnight time.
It was definitely fun. It's definitely a good idea. Everybody did enjoy the big tweak, having the battlefield up on the screen so we could actually see where the things were happening and what was picked already. That definitely made it go a lot smoother.
Yeah, that was a big plus there.
Every catch, every guess, every winner. Oh, I'm sure you do, Rhonda. You do an awesome job with that. Fishing Fever saying Happy Father's Day and good morning. Woke up not long ago from a long weekend of fishing. Can't complain about that. That's right. Austin was out Friday night with us, fishing during our Friday night cat chat show, and then did the Pontoon Jody Challenge, and then the Midnight Madness. So we were out there from dinner time till 5 or 6 in the morning Friday night. Then did the Battleship tournament last night. Dale Hayslip, good morning, Dale. How's it going? That's right. That's right. I know there was some suggestions about maybe making the board smaller, but then if somebody does, like I said, a normal day out for me, if I'm going to just go out there and catch numbers of fish, downsize the baits. I'll use different baits like chicken or chicken liver, and you can catch a lot of numbers. So if that happens and you've got a smaller board and somebody gets on there and gets on fire and catches like 40 or 50 fish, make it end a little too quick. So let's see. And that's right. Yak Shore did catch his. Yak Shore caught his PB last night. It was
Yeah, that
30,
was great. I like that.
30-something pounds.
Anytime you catch your PB on live, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Well, Rhonda's definitely kept track of STANday. She had a lot of experience before going into that tournament, the battleship. So thank you again, Rhonda. Yeah, Doug, Rebel River Cats. Doug and his son Mike know all about catching their PB on a flathead. I mean, on a live show.
Yeah.
We did the tournament on Austin's channel, on Fish and Fish channel. The Hickory Heavyweight, and Doug and his son Mike were entered into that here on the James River and came in, and son Mike catches his 46, I think it was 46-pound PB to win the tournament. So he has the championship belt to next year. Yeah, and that's right. And Snake River went over 1,000 last night. They took a few away, but they'll probably give them back today. That's right, Rhonda. That's right. And like I said, for someone like me, where I'm normally out, try to be out fishing on stand days, and having someone like Rhonda to keep score, one less thing that I got to try to worry about.
Right.
I know that I can. She can keep track of that for me, and it's going to be done right, and I definitely don't have to worry about it then. So yeah, so last night was won by Lance McCouguy, and Don R won the first battleship. So I believe they'll be having a championship showdown here.
Well, I thought Snake River won that also.
They had to go to the, if I'm not mistaken, because we were at the boat ramp and between switching from StreamYard to the YouTube and stuff. I believe we got Robin and Rhonda out there. They can verify that, but I believe they went to spin the wheel to see who won between Snake River and Lance.
They did spin the wheel, and both of them won one time. So then Robin suggested just let them both in it. So I think it's going to be a three-way battle.
Oh, all right.
If I'm not mistaken.
No, it says it was a two-way tie since both boats were still on the water when Avid was sunk.
Right.
And Fish and Fever saying, we'll never forget that first Hickory tournament. Doug and Mike did a great job. Yeah, and there again, that right, there they go. There's two left, but we talked about it after, and we'll have it decided in tonight's show. There you go.
Okay.
And that's the one thing with doing live fishing tournaments. You know, like last night where it's the battleship, where it kind of you get the guess with people catching fish, and if you're not catching fish, it can be a little
drawn out.
so you got to have that other way to get involved. And we did the like I said on Fish and Fever's channel, who's still trying to hit those 4K watch hours. We had the Hickory heavyweight fishing tournament, and part of that was we get the Hickory shad run in the springtime, and normally they're on fire, like you can catch tons of them. And that particular weekend, the river got washed out, and we didn't catch a single one. So, you know, when you have a live event scheduled, that's it. Doesn't matter what the conditions are.
Hey, Stan?
Yeah.
I'm going to drop out for a minute. I'm going to try to put my camera under the picnic table because the umbrella fell 4 times. It's broken.
Yep, I hear you. All right.
I'll be right back in.
All right, we'll see you in a minute. I'll put the unless you still have the link, I'll put it back in chat.
No, I'm just going to do this. That's all.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right. That'll work. Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Uncle Jeep says, if you have a tournament and you're not catching fish, no problem. That's what us trolls live for. We'll keep chat going. That's right. It's a symbiotic relationship. You need without chat, there's no reason for us to be up here. And without us up here, there's no need to be in chat. So.
Right.
Kind of works together. If there's a good conversation going, you can kind of keep things running.
Yep.
Of course, but inevitably, even if you are catching fish, inevitably it'll turn to food talk eventually.
Yeah.
It just happens. $34 awesome people out there. We're at the 50-minute warning. Got 50 minutes left. Right now, Tony is in the lead with 17 points. He got 2 blue cats and a channel. NJ is at 7.8 for that beautiful carp. Oh, y'all know if I and the winner of that Hickory heavyweight championship, Doug and his son Mike, you know, if I had won it, it'd be here. I'd be wearing it all over the place, strapped on the shoulder. It was one of those championship, like the wrestling belts. It had a picture of the Catfish on it. I'd be wearing that thing all over the place. Be wearing it around. What you gonna do, brother? When these 7-foot poles run wild on you.
Hey, Stan, can you see those rods okay?
Yep, let me do a full screen just to make sure it looks like oh yeah, perfect.
Yep. Okay, because I put you under the picnic table.
Good idea. Dead turn off. That's
Keep
good aiming right there.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, this time of year, that sun will get your phone. It won't take long to overheat it.
Well, I bought an umbrella just for that reason, and it fell off the table 4 times, so it's broken.
Yep. The umbrella thing is great. There's got to be a way to strap it down.
Yeah. Well, it's got a table clamp,
And that's
with the
the
wind
part.
every now and then when it gusts, it just blew it right off 4 times. So.
Yeah. And that's the part of live fishing that unless you've done it, where you're trying to stream live, it's
I got the baby umbrella that I strapped to the tripod. Haven't had to use. I'm kind of in the shade right now, but the only thing is when it's windy, like a regular umbrella, the wind will catch it and it'll pull your tripod and phone all over the place. But I think these are what they use in baby strollers or something like that. But you can get these on Amazon, and it'll
there you go.
hook right into the tripod. In fact, let me put it up there for a little
Good
while.
tip there, Tony. Good tip.
There we go. You can kind of see the top of it a little bit. It's not hiding the rod, so I'll leave it there. Even though the sun is coming from that way.
There's Team Snagging Whiskers, Sean. Happy Father's Day. Man, 4.25 there. 4 1/4.
All fresh baits out there.
I agree, Robin. I agree. Actually, very huge in getting the winner picked. Oh, I heard about that, Doug. Rebel River Cats. Doug was gonna go live, I believe, and tripod and everything. Boom, right over into the water. Says he don't want to lose everything again.
Yeah, that's costly.
You know, some people will actually have it tied down.
Yeah, I made a custom camera mount for my boat, and it fits right into the seat post. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that. You did a great job with that.
Yeah, so regardless of how much the boat rocks, I'm not going to lose my camera overboard, that's for sure.
It's almost happened to Dustin a couple times. He sees the waves coming. He jumps up now. Jumps up and hold the light and the camera. And
yeah, that's why I built this system, and it works great, and I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Because these cameras aren't cheap. Because it's your phone. You know what I mean? A good iPhone's like $1,400, $1,500.
Fishing for Whiskers saying some of the fishers have PVC pipe they use to anchor their tripods to the boat. Yep, and I know we've got a couple of STANday made a phone holder for the boat. Yep, and that's the only issue with it is if the tripods work great, but inevitably there's going to be that wake boat that goes by and nearly tips your boat over or whatever. So there's always the chance, or you catch a big fish and you bump it. There's always, without something to hold it secure, there is always that chance of it tipping over. Let's see. Hey, there's Troy, Real and Virtual Outdoors. He did a great job as guest on The Bait Shop on Chad's channel on Thursday night. It was a lot of fun. Good show. Good show. Thanks for popping in, Troy. Boom, boom, boom. Butterflies and Sunshine is back.
Good morning, Butterflies and Sunshine.
There you go. That's Robin C says, with her pony in the boat, a tripod won't work for me. It'd probably be better with a pony. I mean, that your little boy there is getting to be bigger than a pony. Well, Butterfly, it's going about the same as it was when you left. Tony caught 3 fish for 17 points, and NJ caught the 7.8-pound carp. And so now we're getting here more than halfway through June. So now temperatures start becoming a factor.
Yeah, it's pretty hot out here.
Now is when you start seeing you can still catch them during the day, but you'll start seeing more of a night bite or early morning bites. Dang pleasure boaters.
Exactly. No, they have just as much right on the water as we do. You know what I mean?
Yep, and it's not only just the pleasure boaters. Sometimes the other fishermen too. Like, I don't blame the pleasure boaters as much as I do the other fishermen, because the pleasure boaters just don't understand sometimes, with the fishing. But
the guys fishing on the boat do.
Right, the guys fishing do. So, hey, there's Mark, catfish and crappie. I hope people aren't using chicken on here. That's right. There's the chicken tournament going on today. Mark wishing everybody happy Father's Day. Ogie 73 out there. Welcome in. Welcome in.
This is the exact reason as to why I like to fish at nighttime. For one, all the jet skis out here have no navigation lights, so they have to be off the water.
Yep.
And then
yep.
these other pleasure boaters, like you see this one here going by, they're just out for the day, you know what I mean?
And I know that has to affect the fish, especially like you're saying in shallow water.
It is. It's like 7 feet across, all the way across the river here. That's not very deep.
Oh.
So these fish are spooked big time during the day with all this boat traffic. That's why I really enjoy fishing at night. It's peaceful, and the boats that you do have on here are just other fishermen, and they're very courteous, because you can see across the river here how shallow or how narrow it is. So
yeah,
they cut down, their power, and then they come up past you, and then they, power up again. But for the most part here, all the fishermen are courteous to the other fishermen. But when you get out there on the water with these guys here, they don't care.
Yeah.
But like I said, they have just as much right on the water as we do. So you just have to pick a day or a time when there's less traffic, and you'll do fine.
And like you said, in some of those places like that, it actually helps because then you'll have more fish feeding it other times because they're not feeding during the day. So that may increase the night bite.
Exactly. That's a good point. Yeah, right now they're all in cover right now. They're hiding. They don't want no parts of that noise.
Had a great start to Father's Day. Went bluegill fishing for tomorrow night. Picked up like 12 plus in an hour. Awesome, awesome. Mark saying, plus your moo-moo, Troy. Yep, Troy did a great job on the bait shop on Thursday.
Well, if Don Johnson's still in the room, he's not missing much.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some pretty bad situations last night with the pleasure boaters. And that happens in that area because they're going to the restaurant and bar there. So, and James River being a little bigger, we get some of the bigger boats coming through. And well, thank you, Mark. Did manage to catch a few last night.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell how bad your boat was rocking because, of course, Dustin's boat's bigger. But Austin's boat, man, you should have seen that thing rocking. Holy mackerel.
We had one where even in Dustin's boat, I got a little, we actually had some water breach over the back. I mean, these were big swells this thing put out.
Was that from the barge that went up by you?
No, the barge was fine. It was this other double tier boat and a wake boat.
Huh.
I mean, we had some fly right. I mean, we were drifting last night, so we didn't really have lines out. But if we would have had lines out, they would have easily ran over them.
Wow.
You all right there, Tony?
There's an earthquake. 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 That's what our bank. We had to worry about earthquakes on the bank.
Yeah. There's the weather report from Tony.
What's he saying? A little breezy?
Mike T, how's it going? How's it going? Mike Chavez, happy Father's Day. Thank you, Mike. That's right. A big happy Father's Day to all the fathers, uncles, grandfathers, brothers, father figures out there. Happy Father's Day to y'all. The ocean cruiser that came through. Yeah, that was the one. Definitely bigger weight than the barge. Well, our barge drivers, they do pretty well.
I think
And
this
a lot
is
of
the only day of the year that the fathers can put down the honeydew list. The only day.
That's right. That's right. That's right. We were using Dustin's new trolling motor last night, powered by Dustin.
Yeah, I saw that. 2 oars out there. You were helping too.
Yeah, we had the little paddle.
Yeah.
It works great because when you're drifting, we're just trying to stay in a general, like on a ledge type situation.
Right.
So rather than starting the boat and chance of getting lines tangled up and stuff, just a gentle paddle every now and then, kept it going in the right direction.
Yeah. Plus, when you start the motor up, you're spooking the fish too.
Yeah, that's one of the things that STANday and I were talking about the other night with possible why like the kayak works a lot better or has a chance of catching bigger fish because it just is a lower profile, doesn't make as much noise. I think in my opinion, it doesn't spook them as much. So Doug's saying as the foam's going over, he could see himself on the screen trying to grab it.
Yeah, there's no way you're catching fish with boats like this. Gears on the back.
Lance, my cool guy, saying, Robin C., hope you're doing well. How you doing this morning? Yeah, it's been a long weekend. Shade tree shenanigans. I'm set up on the river with good service, but can't figure out what I'm doing. Well, you need to use service like StreamYard, unless you can go live through YouTube. What I suggest for anybody that is trying to go live, first of all, there's only so many people that get so many of your subscribers get the notification. It's not all of them. It's percentage of them. You've got to have the notifications turned on for the channel. The notifications have to be turned on for YouTube, and your phone has to be set to receive notifications. So, if you've got 50 subscribers, you may only get a couple people show up. Don't be upset about it. Just keep doing it, and use a service like StreamYard. Then you can go live on YouTube with StreamYard.
Yeah.
We've got a half hour left. And Shade Tree Shenanigans, if you ever want to come up on come live with us, fishing live, just email me at 2standsfishing@gmail.com, or just get in touch with me there. We'll get the link to you. Or if you're already out fishing on the Sunday, just let us know. We can put the link out in the chat for you. We've only got 30 minutes left here. And I would also try to suggest well, thank you. Yeah, he throws his cast net from the kayak, and it's not one of the little 4-footers. He's got a big to go by the radius. I think he's got like a 7-foot or 8-foot cast net, and he throws it from the kayak. Definitely, that'd be awesome, Shade Tree. Oh, well, thank you so much, Robin. I appreciate that. Part of the reasons why I started doing this. I love doing that. Walking is overrated. Tell him, Troy. I thought so. Shade Tree Catfish. Well, look at there. I just happen to have my Shade Tree Catfishing hat on right now. But yeah, I got no problems helping you with that. And so before you go live, I suggest two things. If you're trying to go live on your own channel, I would do a test at home just so you get used to doing the live first, or out in the yard, or even at the lake where you're not fishing. That's all you're trying to do is just test the live. So you get familiar with StreamYard, or you start doing things like this where you come up fishing on someone else's live, just so you get used to doing things, and then you go over to trying to go live on your own channel after that. The least you got to worry about, Ed will tell you, it's not as easy trying to set all that stuff up and get the links to this and that. 38 awesome people out there. We got 27 minutes left. Right now, we have Tony in the lead with 17. NJ is next at 7.8. Tony and STANday will be having the Midnight Madness showdown coming up here. I believe this Friday night, midnight to 5, I believe again. What's that?
Use a kayak or the boat or not. Stuff like that. Do an hour on the bank, do an hour on the kayak, do an hour on the boat, and come back to the bank.
Oh, look at that. There you go.
I think we might have bad weather.
Tony is leading. I would have never guessed it. Adventures with Robin C., Poor Ed, and the Curse of the Pleasure Boaters.
Fishing fever. It'll be a good one.
It'll be a good one. David Smith, how you doing? Good to see you again. Just wanted to stop in, say hi, and happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Yeah, definitely the glasses do help. That's why when I'm doing this, that's all I'm trying to do is read chat or see if somebody's got a fish on, because I'm on my phone. Robin C. saying JG looking like a fishing cowboy. There it is.
Yeah, I want to be a cowboy.
Cowboy, baby.
A cowboy, baby. Well, I tell you what, man, you get my age, you can't hardly take the sun anymore.
Yeah.
This is a little old cheap hat from, I don't know, Tractor Supply or something. I think I paid $14 for it. I've got 3 or 4 of them laying around. Comes under the truck seat or somewhere else.
But JG definitely looking sharp out there with the 2 Stand swag shirt on there.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Thank you, JG. Good looking shirt.
You're welcome, my friend.
And you wear it
I
well.
know you made what? I know you made what? $2 on that?
maybe
Maybe.
222.
222. It's a good looking shirt.
I get the. It's more so that it's pretty cool with your shirt out there.
I'm only here for another half hour.
Uncle Jeep
Yeah,
says, I don't
Tony
think
Harrison has one too.
that's
Tony
right.
has one
right.
too.
Tony's got one. Mike Chavez had one.
Those I got a catfish and crappie. That one's getting a little tight. Last time I put one, it said add crap. I got to get a 3X next time.
Yep. The catfish and crappie hats were hot item. 22 minutes left. Sorry, Robin's saying, Rhonda's saying, Fisher for Whiskers, 22 minutes left. Sorry, just had to do it. Old habits die hard. Thank you. Yeah, there's 22 minutes left. Where to go? Robin saying needing to get a 2 stands and TSW and Ed's swag. Yeah, there's Ed's. There's Ed's shirt. Spookville River Rats. Cool looking shirt. No BS. How's it going? He's saying it's not Father's Day. It's not Father's Day. It's fishing day. Old Jeeps are bouncy enough, but a horse, no thanks. That's right. Fisher Fever. Daughter has an awesome 2-stand shirt. Accidentally ordered the wrong size. Well, Austin, she's definitely a lot cuter in the 2-stand shirt than you were. I got to give it that. So.
That's your buddies for you.
Oh yeah, it was that was the fun thing last night. Dustin and Austin going back and forth, trying to delete and not delete each other. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, and and obviously here with being Father's Day, 2 stands fishing. It's me and my son, but it's more than that. Our whole family goes out, and now we get to share that with everybody out there. And that's Father's Day. A lot of times, to me, it's family day. So that's right. Don R was a big help in chat last night with the battleship. Yeah, the barge wasn't too bad. It was that ocean boat that came through, big yacht that didn't know how to drive. And if I'm blessed that I started fishing with my son 30 years ago, before he could even he's been fishing since before he can even remember. He was out with us at probably a month old, the first time he ever went fishing, and now here I am 33 years later still fishing with him.
And I hope you have 33 more years, Stan.
Well, thank you, my friend.
Yeah, my son came to the house yesterday and helped me around the house and stuff a little bit, and then I invited him to go with me this morning. And but he's married, and got his own place and all that stuff. So I didn't hear back from him last night, but I was hoping he'd come out here with me. I'll see him later on today.
There you go. Yeah, like
His
I
name's
said,
my son's
probably
name's
West.
Judah.
Judah.
Yes, Judah. Yeah, he's 21. Great person.
Yeah, you know, at that age, that's they get on their own a little bit at that age.
Yeah, it's not. Well, you would think it wouldn't be cool to hang out with your parents, you know, when you're that age, and I was probably like that, but it's he's different. He and his wife is funny. It's like they'll come over to the house and they're like a bunch of old people. Oh, we got to get home before dark. I don't want to drive at night. They're absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and that's right. That's right. My mother has a blue two stands fishing shirt. No matter how old you get, your mother still watches you on YouTube. Right, Snickerer made it back to his vehicle last night. With the change in the weather, it took on a lot of water. As you saw, it had on his PFD throughout the tournament. You never know, Jeep. Yeah, we were definitely fishing. He definitely was fishing out there. That's right. And then he was fishing with my father, his grandfather.
I was thinking about Palmetto Cats last night, you know, and him taking on his new position in the school system. And I'm telling you what, that is a high public profile job he just took. And you know, I know he'll make his videos and stuff, and you know, and still entertain his subscribers and others. But that's you know, that's a tough deal, you know, trying to be a YouTuber and take on the position that he did. I mean, I'm so happy for him, but that is a huge responsibility.
Oh, without a doubt. For those that didn't hear, Palmetto has been a vice principal for quite a while now, and he was just promoted recently to principal. And he's a pretty big school that he's in there, so definitely a big step up in responsibility there. So he is he's not done with YouTube, but priorities, and he'll still be doing some things on YouTube, just not as much as what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get down there and fish with him some this summer. You know, my dad lives down there, and so I can go there and stay with Pops or whatever. And I don't know, maybe I can just take him out, because we've got two boats down there. We've got the 30-foot Crestliner, Tri-Tune 30-foot, and then the 20-foot Sea Arcs down there. So I take Sea Arc anyway, and maybe take him fishing. But I'm telling you what's the truth, man. You start fishing out of a pontoon boat, it's so comfortable. It's night and day. But you know, there's pros and cons for every type of boat. I mean, You know, a fisherman,
Mhm.
or I mean, you really need about 3 different types of boats, to do what you want to do. But that's a lot of money.
It's
That's a
true,
lot of
true.
money. I lived on Lake Norman, which is not too far from here, about an hour from here, for several years. I lived up there. Well, actually, I grew up on that lake. I started going there in 1972. I learned how to water ski when I was 5 years old, and but we always said you need a sailboat and a fishing boat and a pleasure boat. But I tell you what, boat prices and everything has gotten so crazy right now.
Or you can buy a house for the price of a boat.
Oh my gosh, dude! I mean, you get $65,000 for a boat. Come on,
Oh, and there's our good
But you
friend.
know what? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Stan.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
This little boat that I'm fishing out of right here.
Uh-huh.
I found this boat and the trailer. This is a 1998 Signature Tracker. I found this boat and the trailer for $2,400.
Wow.
And I went and bought it. The reason I bought it was because it had aluminum deck. There's no wood in this boat. And I brought it home, and the guy hadn't used it. It just sat outside in his yard forever or whatever. And everything was rotten on it. And, I just took it home, and I just totally gutted it all the way back down to the deck, stripped all the carpet off of it, new vinyl, ordered, some seats,
Hmm.
moved the console over. It was a center, kind of forward aft center console, moved it over to the right here center, rewired it, and, put everything back together. I think I had to put a starter on the engine. It's got a little 50 Mercury tracker on it, which this is one of the original good Mercury trackers. They make some bad ones, like the Force motors and stuff like that. They're hard to deal with. But this
Yeah.
one just purrs like a kitten. And I'd love to put it. I'll just put it. When this one dies, I'm gonna put a 75 Yamaha 4-stroke on it, and just keep rolling. But I think I ended up with everything after it was all said and done. I mean, really, to be honest with you, when I finished the boat, I think I might have had $5,200 in it.
Can't beat
But
that.
I did all the work myself. I did all
Yeah.
the work myself. And now the boat, the way it sits, is worth $14,000.
It's
But
crazy. That used to be a new
it
boat.
is crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but there's ways to go about, people, that want to have a boat or whatever. There's ways of doing it and going about it, and you don't have to break the bank to do it.
I agree. I agree. It's just a matter of time. Just keep looking. It'll
It just
eventually
depends
come
on how
around.
you're going to fish. It just depends on how you're going to fish and where you're going to fish. And that makes all the difference in what you need as far as boat size.
Yep.
But you guys are out there on the James, and what size boat is that Austin has? Is it 17 foot? Something like
I
that?
think it's like ours. I think it's only a 14.
Okay. Seemed like he had a 14, and then he bought that one. But
That is his newer, bigger boat. Might be. He's in chat. I'm sure he
yeah.
can tell us. But yeah, ours
Is he?
we had a 14-foot flat bottom, and that thing was, the sidewalls were only a couple of feet deep, and so it was that was pushing it. That was pushing it on the river. But now we got a 14-foot deep bottom. It's a wide, the 4-foot wide. That boat's pretty stable. I feel a lot better on that one.
Absolutely.
No BS catfishing. Austin, tell us about your boat.
Yeah,
Weekend angler.
he did a live video.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did a live video, walked around on it not too long ago.
There's a weekend angler out there. Happy Father's Day,
bottom.
Josh. What's that, Tony?
What's up, Josh?
That's it. I'm counting it now. I think I got a 13-foot flat bottom right here.
Yeah, looks like we got a couple people out there with the flat bottoms out there today. Tony, NJ, Ed, all on the flat bottoms there, the flat ground.
I first got this flat bottom. It had no holes in it. Put the holes in it. Stick my rod holders down in there.
That's right. Tony always standing up for the bank anglers.
Yeah, I see where Tony's going with that conversation. He's like, whoever, just shut up about the boat.
No, I like those pontoons. I like all the boats.
Mark said, I put over 500 flathead in my little boat. She was good to me, started every time. But once, that was my fault. Started every time but once, and that was his fault. Boats are expensive in Arizona. Those micro torpedo launchers and the 50 caliber deck gun get quite expensive. The pesky jet skis and kayaks are quite a problem here. Skip Jack Cindy saying, get him, NJ.
I'm hoping. I'm trying. What we got? 10 minutes.
We've got 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left.
I saw Skip Jack Cindy on the Flathead Challenge the other day.
That's right. That's right. She ended up winning it Friday.
Oh.
Put a nice flathead there towards the end.
Looks like she got about a 50-foot flat bottom. She got a lot of space.
Stan 3 almost came in at the end of that one again. He had a double with a flathead. I think it was only it was less than 15 pounds, and then a blue.
Yeah, he likes to sneak in at the last minute. I've noticed that. I've been watching him.
Well, I think he picked that up from you. I think, Tony. I think he picked that one up from you.
He must have a tank on the back of that boat.
$16.48. All right. So 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes left. Still anybody's game. Tony is at 17. NJ is at 7.8.
The only
Mark
thing
says,
that's catching is a sunburn.
Mark says, I want one of those A10 Warthog guns.
Hey, Stan?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the rod rack that I built.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I put it on solo. I saw that before. It looked really good.
I'll take you down, bring you out of there, because you guys were under a picnic table.
Keeping us nice and cool. I appreciate that, Ed.
Yeah, there you go. And that's all it is. It's aluminum angle. This is an angle piece here, like a 40 or a 90, and just a flat piece on top that's bolted down. Everything's stainless steel hardware, and I got the monster rod holders on it.
Look at that.
And down the bottom, this is welded on, so it's like a kicker, so you could kick it down into the dirt.
Yeah, yeah.
And this here actually has a 30-degree angle on it, right to a point. You could use this as a sand spike, or you could use it on the bank as a dirt spike. But it holds 3 rods nicely, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. And these are the same rod holders that I just bought last night, except they have the pipe on the back so you can hang them straight up.
Yep.
But I didn't realize about the shipping. I paid more for the shipping than I did for the holders. But like I said, they better be there today or I'm going to definitely get my money back.
Oh, without a doubt.
And being
Steve.
And being that it's a Sunday and Father's Day, maybe they won't get it to me today. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Robin Steve says, I noticed Ed's rod holder as soon as I came in.
Awesome.
Skipjack Cindy is saying, Ed Evans, the shirt is really nice. Thank you again.
Oh, you're welcome. Congratulations for winning it.
Someone's trying to get a train bite in the last few minutes, Robin said.
There you go.
No BX is asking, what does it cost to make, Ed?
Because I worked in a machine shop, I got all the material for nothing. It was just a matter of time, you know, bolting this down. I had a friend of mine weld this piece on and this piece on down here because I'm not a welder. I'm a machinist, so I could just, you know, drill and tap holes. I could do that. So, yeah, it didn't cost me anything other than 4 stainless steel screws. That's it.
Rebel River Cats. Doug is saying 2-minute warning, the 2-minute warning.
There you go. Yeah, the only thing I'm catching here is a sunburn.
Yeah, but like you said, you know that going out. You know that going out, and
yeah,
you've got a better chance at catching a fish today than I do. So that's. I tried to throw a rod out here behind me, but no takers yet. I'm hoping the big head above me gets hungry. Maybe I'll hook him up. All right, Mark. Thanks for coming in. Heading out to get the truck washed. Have fun. Yeah, we got 1 minute left, and we'll be heading out of here. Before we go, Ed, anything you'd like to say?
No, I'd just like to thank everybody for stopping in on STANday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And if you can, get out. It's a beautiful day out. I mean, really beautiful. And guys, drop them honeydew list because you don't have to work on anything today. You know what I mean? It's your day. Other than that, everybody enjoy your day. And thanks again. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that. Normally Friday night at midnight, so Saturday morning you got After Midnight with Ed Evans. Follows us 2 stands. The Friday night cat chat, and then Jody's Flathead Challenge. Then midnight it goes right on over to Ed Evans After Midnight. And he's been putting some monster flatheads up there. I think this weekend, this coming up Friday, there's going to be no show because of the Midnight Madness Challenge, but then he'll be back on track, I believe, after that.
Yeah.
So thank you. Appreciate that, Ed.
Thank you,
JG, anything you'd like to add before we get out of here?
Oh, absolutely. Happy Father's Day to everyone, and we appreciate you, Stan, and really enjoy your Sunday morning show. I think, you know, a whole lot more, a lot of people watch it more than they chat in it, but, you know, just really appreciate the Catfish family, and much love to everyone out there, and we really appreciate you, and looking forward to getting out of this June and getting into some fishing month. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to August and October. Not trying to wish my life away, but really appreciate everyone, and y'all have a good day.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, JG. Appreciate you picking up the 2 stand swag there. Like the shirt, it looks great on you. So thank you. Appreciate you being out there. NJ, how about you? Anything you'd like to add before we get out of here?
No, it's been real, man. It was a good time. You know, the fish bite was good early on for Tony, and I got the one early. For Happy Father, you know, and it's always fun to be on here.
Well, it's always great having you. Check out NJ Fishermaniac. He does a lot of lives during the week. Been catching some fish, so check him out. Appreciate you, NJ. Thank you. And you came in second today with the 7.8 pound carp. And that brings us to Tony. Tony, congratulations. You won it again. 17.
Good job, Tony.
2 blue cats and a channel cat. Go
Good
ahead.
job.
What would you
Way to
like to add
go,
before we get out of
Tony!
here?
All right. Well, first of all, as always, thanks Stan for hosting. We appreciate it. And everybody out in chat that came out on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Obviously, it's hot out here. The fishing was much better when it was a little bit cooler. But we got a couple. Hopefully, we kept everybody entertained as much as we could. And tomorrow, 5:00, we'll be doing a giveaway. It'll be on Stan's channel, so I'm sure there'll be some promotion stuff out tomorrow. And come on in there, some good stuff I'm trying to give away. It's a bank fish starter kit. So win every prize. Only thing you'll need is a net.
All right. Well, I guess so. I guess tomorrow I'm going to be Tony Harrison Pro staff, right?
Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
And Rel is asking if anybody is staying on live. Anybody going live after we end?
No, I'm going home. I'm getting the cool air.
No, I think what are they doing? The chicken challenge over there till 1:00. On Bullock's channel.
I believe on Bullock Experience, it's got a chicken challenge going on. But with all that being said, yes, make sure tomorrow, 5 p.m., we're helping Tony with the giveaway. Amazing job. Tony, a big part of STANday here, as is everybody else. And my honor to help out Tony here with this. So you don't want to miss that giveaway. So share it out. Trying to get Tony to 500 to 500. We can do that by the time we end the live tomorrow. There's going to be a rod giveaway also.
Yeah, and I really want to give it away because it's just sitting. I want to give it away.
There you go. So if you can share it out, get some people in, get some people over to Tony's. The links are out in the description now. So that being said, thank you, everybody. Much love to everybody out there. Appreciate everybody being such a big part of STANday here with us. And we are jumping out. Deuces.